presentation of the ND Sports Channel.
2.2, shot is up, and it's good! Oh my goodness! Blake Nelson! It's taken away there by Carson Abrahamson. She has a breakaway, one-on-one, hard, she scores! And he'll put it right on goal, and right into the goal! Ethan Olsen on a free kick. Jimmer Moore, a perfect 4-on-4, and a slam dunk from Harney! 10:50 to go here. The faceoff is won by north-south onto the stick of Caitlin Harmon. Harmon feeds it in for Abby Promisberger. And Promisberger with the hat trick. And puts your outfielders in left and left center because that one's going to left field and that's gone. That is a two-run shot for Kenzie McKinnon. That pass inside the lane was taken away by Cardwood Avies. Another nice pass and a slam dunk. Grayson Heyman with the slam dunk in the JV game. All right, welcome back. So we get ready for game number 5 of 6 today. This one will feature the Tri-State Tigers varsity team against the Wahpeton Huskies junior varsity team. 53-20 was the score of our last game. Let's go ahead and get that reset to 0-0. There we go. Got that one taken care of. And now that I think about it, let's go ahead and get this changed from the fourth quarter to the first quarter. It's not on your screen yet, but I had had an issue with that in the last 2 games that I forgot to do it, and now I didn't forget. And here's your PA announcer with the starting lineups.
The referees for tonight's game were chosen for their demonstrated ability and their registered with the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Our referees are John Anderson, Hunter Houston, and Benjamin Alcott. Introducing our starting 5, first of all for our guest team on the scoreboard. Under head coach Rod Brewer, assisted by Patrick Milan, the Wahpeton JV Huskies. A 5'6" sophomore, number 11, Gabrielle Baumgartner.
Gabrielle Baumgartner will be your first starter for the Huskies.
A 5'5" freshman, number 14, Ayanna Allard.
Ayanna Allard, 5'5" freshman.
A 5'7" freshman, number 22, Annika Lisney.
Annika Lisney.
A 5'5" sophomore, number 34, Jasmine Hill.
Jasmine Hill, that's the one I didn't have trouble pronouncing.
And a 5'7" eighth grader, number 44, Caitlin Brady.
Caitlin Brady. So your starters once again, Gabrielle Baumgartner, Ayanna Allard, Annika Lisney, Jasmine Hill, and Caitlin Brady. Head coach for Wahpeton JV Huskies, Rod Brewer, assisted by Patrick Goulan, if I'm saying that correctly. And now the Tri-State Tigers. Kylie Apple. Hallie Hokinson.
A 5'5" ninth grader, number 23, Mary Rupp.
Mary Rupp.
A 5'9" sophomore, number 24, Madison Kemnitz.
Maddie Chemnitz.
And a 5'10" sophomore, number 44, Madison Stephens.
And Maddie Steffens. So once again, your starters, Kylie Apple, Hallie Hokinson. We'll turn down Van Halen here because YouTube doesn't like that song. And so once again, your starters, Kylie Apple, Hallie Hokinson, Mary Rupp, Maddie Chemnitz, and Maddie Steffens, the head coach of the Tri-State Tigers. Kevin Jackson, who had a daughter graduate about 2 years ago, I believe. And then the assistant coach, Mike Gressrud, who, if I'm not mistaken, had a daughter graduate last year from the team. So it's either last year and 2 years ago or 2 years ago and 3 years ago. One of the two. So we're underway now here with the first quarter of play. Let's go to that camera really quick. And there we are. There we go. Got our temporary table back up here with the scorebook, and we're ready to rock. That will go out of bounds. It remains 0-0 here with 7:15 to go in the first quarter of play. Game number 5 of 6 here from the Edweir Arena Blickery Activity Center on the campus of the North Dakota State College of Science down here in Wahpeton, North Dakota. Concession stand has kept me up to speed here, kept fuel in the tank. That shot's up and in. That is Maddie Steffens with the bucket, and it's 2-0 Tri-State. So back the other way now comes Gabrielle Baumgartner. Baumgartner will, a couple passes later, put it into the hands of Annika Lindsay. From L-Y-S-N-E, Lindsney, there we go, I got it, Lindsney. I heard the PA announcer say it, and I had it, and it sounded easy, and it turns out that it's not as easy as I thought. And it is official, we are now the only station here. There was only one other radio station covering the first 3 games. We'll see if they come back for the next game or not, but now these 2 games here, this one and the next one, at least to the best of our knowledge, can only be found here on the ND Sports Channel. There's the other radio station left after the end of that last game. So if you want to listen to it in your car, if you have Bluetooth, you can pull it up on the YouTube app and then feed it via Bluetooth through your car. And you can listen to at least the audio of it. We'd prefer to have you keep your eyes on the road and avoid the video. I've been in radio broadcasting for 17 years, so I call my games on video just like I'm on the radio. If you haven't noticed, I say the score more than I probably need to. $4-0 now in favor of the Tigers. With the ball is Lindsney. Feeds it over to Baumgartner. Baumgartner back to Lindsney, back to Baumgartner. Back to Lindsay. There we go. We'll see. That long 2 is up, a little bit too strong, and the Huskies will keep control of it. Another 3 up. That's a little bit off the mark. And the rebound will come down there to Hallie Hokinson. That shot won't go. And we'll have a jump ball. Possession will favor the Huskies. $4-0, 5:15 to go. Oh, and we'll turn up our crowd mic there because Van Halen's not playing anymore. So there we go. Your silent movie is over once again. With the basketball right now, or was Mary Rupp. Rupp will get it back, and it'll go off her fingertips out of bounds. That'll be a turnover for the Tri-State Tigers, and the Huskies will have an opportunity to get some points on the board here, trailing just 4-0. As Baumgartner will bring it up over the timeline here for the Huskies. She'll swing it near wing now into the hands of Allard. Allard back up top to Baumgartner. Baumgartner will fling it over to the far side there. Can't quite see who that was. That is number 44, Caitley Brady, 5'7", 8th grader. And Brady will put it up for 3 off the front of the rim, won't go. Brady will get her own rebound. Nice pass down low, and the shot's up and in. Gabrielle Baumgartner gets the first bucket of the game for the Wahpeton Huskies, and it's 4-2 with 4:24 to go here in the first quarter of play. Right now, Chemnitz, and that is a long 2 or maybe a 3, didn't matter, didn't go in. Rebound comes down to the Huskies, and the loose ball ends up in the hands of Baumgartner, who has the lone bucket so far for Wahpeton. Baumgartner up top, now they'll feed it here near wing, catch and shoot. Kaylee Brady up for 3. And the Wahpeton Huskies take the lead. 5-4 with 3:49 and counting to go here in the first quarter of play. There you go, now the PA announcer got it, and Brady nearly got a steal, but it was tied up long enough there to get the jump ball call, but unfortunately, or no, fortunately, if you're a Huskies fan, unfortunately, if you're a Tigers fan. So 5-4 with 3:39 to go here in the first quarter of play. And Baumgartner will bring it up over the timeline. She has 2 of the team's 5 points. Kaylee Brady with that 3-pointer just a few moments ago. Puts the Huskies up for the first time in this game. She thought about another 3, got the defender to commit, and then she drives into the lane but couldn't get the bucket to go in off the glass. And back the other way quickly comes the Tri-State Tigers. It's Mary Rupp. Rupp will give it up far side, off the glass and in. It's Hallie Hokinson. That gives the lead back to the Tigers, 6-5. The lineup now is Sydney Paulskamp, where number 5 has the basketball right now. Now she gives it up and gets it right back. Paulskamp will feed it near wing there for, that is Jalen Romerim, if I'm saying that correctly. There's nobody here to ask. I'm way up high, and if I go down, I won't be back up in time for the game. That's the only downside of broadcasting here. But I do love coming here. There's no doubt about it. This is a great venue. I've had called some great games here at this Blick Reactivity Center here in the past couple of years. That'll draw the foul, and that'll put the Huskies at the free throw line. I believe it's Baumgartner going to the free throw line. First one on, let's see here, Maddie Chemnitz. Team foul number 2 on the Tigers. Looking to tie the game up, and she does. Baumgartner with 3 points. Kaylee Brady with 3 points for a team total of 6, and looking to take the lead is Baumgartner from the free throw line. The free throw's on its way, and it will bounce in. 7-6 in favor of the Huskies over the Tigers here with 2:22 to go in the first quarter of play. With the basketball now on the near wing is Hokinson. Hokinson will work it up top into the hands of Steffens. Steffens over far side there for Lawrence. And that ball was nearly tipped away and stayed in bounds and stayed in front of the timeline. Nice job by Hallie Hokinson, and now a whistle will come, stopping the clock with 1:59 to go here, and a timeout on the floor. 7-6, Huskies lead the Tigers. We'll be back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
All right, welcome back. 7-6, Wahpeton leads Tri-State. And there's a foul. Stop the clock at 1:52 to go here in the first quarter. Taylor Van Epps picks up her first personal. And now a jump ball that will go in favor of Tri-State. High post outside now for Lawrence. Lawrence will hand it off to Hokanson. Hokanson will back up in between the circles, swing it over far wing. One dribble, nice feed, backdoor pass, and it'll drop in. Maddie Chemnitz gets the bucket. So 4 Tigers on in the scorebook here, all with 2 apiece. Kylie Apple, Hallie Hokanson, Maddie Chemnitz, and Maddie Steffens, all with a bucket. And that one almost went in, but not quite. Pulling down the rebound there is Remy Lawrence. Lawrence trapped at the timeline, needed a little bit of help, was able to get it in the hands of Hokanson. Hokanson will pick up her dribble, give it back to Lawrence. Lawrence, bounce pass into the mid-block. Shot is up and in out of the hands of Maddie Steffens. And it's 10-7 now in favor of Tri-State. Once again, if you're watching, first time for, I think we covered Tri-State once earlier this year, but so for both fan bases, if the score doesn't match up with what I say, it's because those keys stick sometimes, and when the three-pointer's scored, you have to hit the button 4 times in order to get 3 points up on the board. So if I say the score, then whatever I say it is the correct score, and I will make the manual adjustment on the scoreboard as needed throughout the game. Hopefully it doesn't happen too often. With it happening as much as it has, I've been able to keep a frequent eye on that and make sure it's current as much as possible. To put it in the hands there of that's Kyra Navratil, if I'm saying that correctly. And the buzzer, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. The Huskies will not get the shot off, and the Huskies trailing the Tigers by 3 after 1. We'll take a short timeout. Be back after this on the ND Sports Channel. The ND Sports Channel is proud to give you access to the North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast. Just go to our website at ndsportschannel.com, click on ND Softball All-Stars, and you can have unlimited 24-hour access to each and every episode, past and present. The same episodes are also on our YouTube channel. Just click on playlists and look for ND Softball All-Stars, and click play on the episode of your choice, or watch them all from first to last, or shuffle the playlist to play each episode randomly. Help support and build the ND Softball All-Stars program. Send donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109. For more on ND Softball All-Stars, visit their website, ndsoftballallstars.com. All right, welcome back here as we get ready to start the second quarter of play with the Tigers leading the Huskies only by 3, though. 10-7 is our score. 4 of those 7 scored by Gabrielle Baumgartner. The other 3 scored by Caitlin Brady in the first quarter. Back the other way, laying it in for the first bucket of the second quarter is Navarato is how the PA announcer said it. I think I've said it differently in the past, but we'll go with that for now. That's her first bucket of the game. We already have a timeout on the floor, so we'll keep it right here since we just came back from the quarter break, unless they want to play some music that YouTube doesn't like. So we'll make sure to turn up that crowd mic here after they complete the music. We went over the Wahpeton numbers here for Tri-State in the first quarter. Kylie Apple with 2, Hallie Hokanson with 2, Maddie Chemnitz with 2, and Maddie Steffens with 4 for a team total of 10. Kaya Navratil just got the bucket to make it 12, and once again for Wahpeton, 4 for Gabriel Baumgartner and 3 for Caitlin Brady. As we return to action now out of the timeout, we'll bring that crowd mic back up, and The Huskies will work it around the perimeter. Cross-court pass near wing. That's Ayanna Allard, and that shot's not up and in. And, well, it's up, but it's not in. It'll remain 12-7. Tri-State looking to add to their 5-point lead right now. 7:11 to go here, and the crowd's getting into this one. Husky fans are on the far side of the gym that you can see in the camera, and the Tri-State Tiger fans are directly below me in the group you cannot see in the camera. That does not mean that we don't like Tri-State fans. That just means that we don't have the camera angle to get them. 7:04 to go here in the second quarter of play. Once again, 12-7. The only bucket scored so far here in the second quarter by the 5'4" sophomore Kaya Navratil. And the Huskies will inbound it. And they'll bring it over the timeline there. I believe that's Baumgartner, and it is. Baumgartner will swing it near wing here for that is Annika Lindsay. Back to Baumgartner up top in between the circles. Right on the outer whisker, the Wildcat logo there. And that's Christina. I'm not even sure how to say that. Habiger? Habiger sounds more confident than the other one, but once again, if you're a Wahpeton fan, you can text us 701-404-9072. That comes right to our station cell phone, which is with us at each and every single game we do. And if I'm saying any of the names for your team wrong, I certainly apologize and would appreciate if you have a phonetic spelling to help me out. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong, so go ahead and send those texts into us at 701-404-9072. Made the first one, missed the second one. Driving into the lane and lays it in off the glass. That's Kylie Apple. 14-8. And a traveling call on the Wahpeton Huskies. Will give the ball back to Tri-State. I believe that's Jaden Campbell into the lineup here. Let me double check. No, the 3 looked like a 2. It's actually Mary Rupp with the headband on there. And getting the basket was Navratil. She has 4. And it's a double up lead now for the Tri-State Tigers as they lead 16-8 over the Wahpeton Huskies. That shot is up, won't go, in and out. Out of the hands there of Kaylee Brady, and that'll be lost out of bounds. Turnover Tri-State, ball goes back to the Huskies. Class B boys basketball score is in. Richland defeats Oaks 73-37. That one went final about half an hour ago or so. If you get any other scores, we'll certainly pass them along to you here. Saturday, there's usually some afternoon games. And I didn't look at the scoreboard here, so I'm not exactly sure who's all playing. Team records, we didn't go over that in this game because I don't have any information for the Wahpeton JV team, so we'll just, to be fair, we'll skip it for both teams here. And that'll be taken away, and with a chance here at the other end, it's blocked. And then the offensive rebound up and in. 18-8 on that basket there by Mary Rupp. Timeout Wahpeton. We'll take a timeout as well. I'll talk it over. We'll be back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
All right, welcome back here. We have about 4:31 to go here in the second quarter of play here before halftime. It's a 10-point lead for the Tigers, but looking to trim that down there was Sydney Paulskamp, and that one will not fall down, and the Tigers will come back with the basketball. 4:11 and counting to go here as they get the pass in down low there for Maddie Steffens, and then the whistle and the foul will stop the clock with 4:11 to go. Steffens has 4 points right now. That is the first on Caitley Brady. And that's the team's fourth. Tri-State only with 2 per team fouls. 1 to Maddie Chemnitz and 1 to Hallie Hokinson. Look at over the timeline there. That's Sydney Paulskamp. Paulskamp falls down, loose ball picked up by the Tigers. And now down the near sideline, driving with it is Mary Rupp. Rupp will pass it across the lane, and that shot's up, and it will not fall in. I believe that was Navertil. Free throw is missed, and I believe it's Navertil. And it is, yep. Maddie Chemnitz will come back into the lineup here for Tri-State. And a substitution for Wahpeton as well as Caitley Brady will get a breather on the bench, and coming in, I can't quite see the jersey number on that player. We'll find out momentarily here as the free throw's up and no good. And the rebound's pulled down by the substitute, Jalen Romery. And a collision down at the other end of the court. So you have 4 individual fouls, and they have 5 on the scoreboard, so I'm not exactly sure which one I missed, but we'll figure it out eventually. Five team fouls. We know who 4 of them have been charged to for the Tri-State Tigers. That shot up, missed everything, but an offensive rebound. They'll bring it back out top and reset. Push the ball into the near wing now back up top. That is McKenna Kuomo. Did I write that down correctly? I believe it's Kuomo. K-O-O-L-M-O. Kuomo. 3:11 to go here, 18-8. Only point scored so far was 1 for 2 from the free throw line for Annika Linsney, 5'7" freshman for the Wahpeton Huskies. And we'll have another substitution here for Wahpeton. It's been 18-8 for about a minute, or maybe closer to 2 minutes now. Neither team has scored recently. Last person to score, I believe, was Mary Rupp, and that was a couple minutes ago for Tri-State. And Baumgartner will put that shot in off the glass. Nice job by Gabrielle Baumgartner, the 5'6" sophomore. She has 6 points and leads the way right now for Wahpeton Huskies. 18-10, it's a single-digit lead once again. Until now, it goes back to a double-digit lead. Kylie Apple now has 6 points. 20-10, 2:13 and counting to go here before halftime. So the Huskies will work the ball around the perimeter. Now a long free throw just outside the free throw line. Shot up, no good by Ayanna Allard. Driving the lane down low there. Couldn't quite see who that was. Shot is up, won't go. Another offensive rebound. Tigers will bring it back out top and reset here with Kylie Apple. Now that shot is up off the front of the rim, and the Huskies get the rebound. It's Allard pulling down the board on the defensive side of the glass here. 1:40 to go. So Allard will swing it to, or Allard will get it, and then the three is up out of the hands of Paulskamp. Paulskamp will get that one to fall, and back the other way come the Tigers now. Hallie Hokanson with the basketball. Hokanson will pick up his dribble, looking for a pass, nearly poked away, and it was eventually poked away. And there's an opportunity, one-on-one the other way, and it's up, and it will not go in. Pulling down the rebound there was... not sure. I was just told it was Jaden Campbell who pulled down the rebound. And Kylie Apple now scores another bucket. She has 8. 2 away from the double-digit club, 22-10. Once again, if I say the score and it doesn't match up with what's on the screen, we'll get that fixed. But what I say is correct. As I like to joke, the only thing that is correct that I say is the score. Everything else is up for debate. 49.8 seconds to go. The time is always correct too. Lead's been cut in half now, 22-11. At the free throw line, I believe that's Annika Linsney, and if it is, she's 2 for 3, and it is. Second free throw is on its way, and that one will miss. She'll go back to 50%, 2 for 4. 44 seconds to go here before halftime. 22-11, the Tigers lead. Ball's tipped around and chased down by Lawrence. Remy Lawrence will get it there to Navratil. Navratil will pop it over to the far side, drive down to the baseline, back to Navratil. Navratil will get the defender to commit, and then she'll go around her and then overshoot her teammate as the ball goes out of bounds. And Jaden Campbell standing 5'7". That pass went 5'8". So 20 seconds to go, shot clock is off, and the Huskies can hold for the final shot here if they so choose to do so. Lindsay will put it into the corner and get it back 2 passes later and put up the 3 off the front of the rim, won't go. Loose ball rebound comes down to the Tigers. 7 seconds to go here before halftime. At the buzzer, off the front of the rim, no good. That will bring us to halftime here with your score. Tri-State 22, scoring 12 in that second quarter. And Wahpeton 11, scoring 5 in that second quarter. We'll add up some numbers, come back with your halftime show right after this here on the ND Sports Channel. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. we invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/C/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. The ND Sports Channel is proud to give you access to the North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast. Just go to our website at ndsportschannel.com, click on ND Softball All-Stars, and you can have unlimited 24-hour access to each and every episode, past and present. The same episodes are also on our YouTube channel. Just click on playlists and look for ND Softball All-Stars, and click play on the episode of your choice, or watch them all from first to last, or shuffle the playlist to play each episode randomly. Help support and build the ND Softball All-Stars program. Send donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109. For more on ND Softball All-Stars, visit their website, ndsoftballallstars.com. The Class B podcast, presented by the North Dakota Basketball Hub, brings you student-athletes and coaches interviews, Class B rankings talk, game analysis, and more. Check out the website at www.northdakotabasketballhub.com for all the latest and greatest Class B content. Make sure to follow ND Basketball Hub on Facebook and Twitter. Just search at ND Basketball Hub. That's at ND Basketball Hub, and get the latest updates on our podcast schedule and more. Listen to every episode on demand at ndsportschannel.com, as well as on our YouTube channel.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search at ND Scores and get the same scores on your mobile device every night. In our first year on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you 282 games, and 247 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 247 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage had it not been for our sponsors supporting high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. If you are interested in joining our varsity sponsor team, please contact us by email or by phone. Our email is ndsportschannel@gmail.com, and our phone number is 404-9072. With your support, we can do even more high school sports in the future. Plus, you'll be putting your products and business in front of an average of 222 viewers and listeners per game. Let's team up. The ND Sports Channel is a proud supporter and broadcast partner with North Dakota Softball All-Stars. The games and skills competition for the third annual Shields ND Softball All-Stars Series are scheduled for June 3rd and 4th, 2019, and it'll all be live on the ND Sports Channel. Let's team up and help ND Softball All-Stars make the program the best it can be for the final high school softball game for the top seniors in the state of North Dakota. Send your donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109, or you can also donate on the ND Softball All-Stars Facebook page. For more information on ND Softball All-Stars, check out the website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Let's team up to support a great program for a great sport in the great state of North Dakota. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. In our first year on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you 282 games, and 247 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 247 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage had it not been for our sponsors supporting high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. If you are interested in joining our varsity sponsor team, please contact us by email or by phone. Our email is ndsportschannel@gmail.com, and our phone number is 404-9072. With your support, we can do even more high school sports in the future. Plus, you'll be putting your products and business in front of an average of 222 viewers and listeners per game. Let's team up. All right, welcome back here at halftime between Tri-State Tigers and the Wahpeton Huskies, and the Tigers lead the Huskies by 11, 22-11. The Huskies come back out on the floor, warming up. I believe the Tigers are on the other side too. Yep, they sure are. So they're both back out. We're about a minute and 17 seconds or so away from the start of the third quarter of play. Here's your halftime numbers so far. It was 10-7. Tri-State led at the end of one. Tigers would outscore the Huskies 12-5 in that second quarter to bring us to a score of 22-11 here at the end of the first half. Individual numbers for the Tigers. Let's try that again. Kaya Navertel, 4 points. Kylie Apple, 8 points. Holly Hokinson, 2. Mary Rupp, 2. Maddie Chemnitz, 2. And Maddie Steffens with 4. For the Wahpeton Huskies, 6 for Gabrielle Baumgartner, 2 for Annika Lindsney, and then 3 for Caitlin Brady. She got that triple back in the first quarter. That's her only points of the game so far. About 30 seconds away here from the start of the third quarter of play. So the two teams huddle up. Coming up next here will be our nightcap game. Feature of the Wyoming Lidgewood Warbirds and the Maple Valley Raiders. That should be a good one. You'll want to stick around for that one. The games that happened so far today. In game number 1, it was Iowa Western defeating the North Dakota State College of Science Wildcats by the final score of 64-39. At the 2 o'clock game, game number 2, Northern Cass would defeat Sargent Central 74-57. In the 3:30 game, it'd be Milner North Sargent keeping things tight throughout the first 3.5 quarters of that one before they would pull away with a 52-44 win late in the fourth of that game. And then in the 5 o'clock game, it was Kindred over Hankinson 53-20. And right now at halftime, it's 22-11 as we start the third quarter of play here. From the Blickery Activity Center inside the Ed Weir Arena. Actually, that's flip-flop. The Ed Weir Arena inside the Blick Reactivity Center is how I should say it. Here on the campus of the North Dakota State College of Science, home of the Wildcats. And that ball will go out of bounds, and 7:33 is what remains on the clock here in the third quarter of play. So the inbounds pass will come in now to Gabriel Baumgartner, who has 6 points. Huskies going from left to right in their purple jerseys with yellow numbers. Or yellowish gold, I guess, however you want to look at it. We'll say it's more gold than it is yellow, because that would be the honest truth. 7:10 to go now here, 22-11, third quarter of play as the Huskies work it around, tried to work it inside. Ball got tipped and was taken away by the Tigers. Back the other way now comes Tri-State, and that one's pickpocketed from behind, and the Huskies will take it right back. That's a turnover per side for each team. And that shot's up and it won't go, and wrestling match for the rebound will result in a jump ball, and the possession arrow will favor the Wahpeton Huskies. Inbounds pass will end up being taken away. And that one's up and no good. That was out of the hands of Mary Rupp, and the Huskies will come away, and she got the pass away before she got pickpocketed. And then I think it was initially a block, but then the second player came in, and it resulted in being a foul. Maddie Steffens picks up her first, team's first in the second half. Free throw is up and in. Second one's off the front of the rim. 1 for 2 for Ayana Allard. Mary Rupp comes back and gets the bucket. 24-12, 6:21 to go here in the third quarter of play as the Huskies will work it around the perimeter onto the near wing here into the hands of Brady. And that'll be taken away, and back the other way come the Tigers. Leading by 12, 24-12. 6 minutes to go here, third quarter of play. And that one's tipped away, and it's another turnover. This time it's Caitlin Brady who comes up with the basketball, and now the Tigers get the ball back again. And now a foul, as I believe that foul is going to go on. Oh, it's going to go on Caitlin Brady. That'll be her third. Kylie Blado, a 5'11 freshman, checks into the lineup here for the Wahpeton Huskies. That shot is up, and that one will be off the mark as well. 5:37 to go. Follow-up shots up and in. Maddie Steffens with 6 points now. And that's 26-12 in favor of the Tri-State Tigers. And a whistle will sound, and I believe a timeout was just called by Wahpeton. I looked down, I looked up, and I saw the referee's head turn towards the Wahpeton coach. And we'll take a break as they play Cotton Eye Joe here on the ND Sports Channel, and we'll be right back.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
All right, we'll avoid the bumper music there and just come back live. 26-12 out of the timeout from Wahpeton, and Tigers will have the basketball. They'll put it near wing, wide open for three. It's up off the back iron and won't go. And I believe that is going to be a foul on Tri-State, and it will be. That was the one I was missing. Hallie Hokinson had 3 instead of 2. So now everything adds up as far as personal fouls and team fouls. Sydney Paulskamp checks into the lineup here for the Huskies. Turnaround shot won't go. Loose ball, offensive rebound. Follow-up shot won't go, and pulling down that one is Remy Lawrence. Lawrence will bring it back over the timeline, and up top now is Maddie Chemnitz. Chemnitz will give it up here for Rupp. 4:28 to go. Third quarter of play, and now it won't be a foul. I think it just went out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Tigers. 26-12 is our score with 4:25 to go. 14-point advantage here for Tri-State. Bounce pass in, down low for Steffens. That one won't go, and a loose ball is picked up, travel. Yep, that will be the call, traveling, and that'll be another turnover here for Tri-State. Actually, I have both teams down for 12 turnovers at the moment. And that will be a foul, as that ball will go back to Tri-State. At least I think it's a foul. Looked like a charging foul to me, but maybe they'll just call her out of bounds. Be a little bit nicer on that one. 4:10 to go. Here, third quarter of play and counting. 26-12. Tigers lead by 14 over the Huskies. They'll work it up top. Gets by the defender, puts up the shot, tried to bank it in, but the bank said no. Your count is closed at the moment. It's just a temporary error in our system, but I'll stop the clock with 3:53 to go. And the shot's up off the back of the rim, won't go. And that one's up and in. So Steffens now has 7 points, 27-12. That ball was tipped over on the far wing there and nearly lost the dribble, but gets into the hands of Jasmine Hill. 2 passes later, far side for Christina Habeiger, if I'm saying that correctly, and I'm guessing I'm not, but however you say it, she just scored the bucket. Habeiger, I got it right. How about that? At least according to the PA announcer, I got it right. So 27-14 now. That shot is up and in. That shot by Kylie Apple puts her in the double-digit club with 10. 2:57 and counting to go, third quarter of play, 29-14, 15-point advantage for the Tigers over the Huskies. Huskies will work the ball around the perimeter, over under the far wing, now back up top into the hands there, Jasmine Hill. Hill will flip it over far side to Baumgartner. Baumgartner will dribble up and then turn around and go up, push down the defender, kick it back out top, now back down low, and she'll draw the foul. What a sequence of plays there for the Wahpeton Huskies. And stepping up to the free throw line is going to be Sydney Paulskamp, the 5'4" freshman. Trying to cut a couple points off the lead here. Paulskamp, I guess, is how you say it, and we'll go with that until I'm told otherwise. Paulskamp with the first free throw will be off the back iron and no good. A couple substitutions now for each team. Remy Lawrence and Kelly Moeller into the lineup here for Tri-State. Tri-State will get the rebound as Paulskamp will miss both of her free throw attempts. 2:29 to go here. It's 29-14, a 15-point advantage for the Tri-State Tigers as the Huskies will bring it up and over the timeline with 2:23 to go. Ball into the far wing, now back up top. Driving into the lane, down to the baseline. Shot is up, rolls off the front of the rim and down into the hands of Remy Lawrence. And then that's stolen away, and then a whistle and a foul. That foul is going to go on Remy Lawrence. Remy Lawrence, excuse me. That's her first, team's 5th. Just under 2 minutes to go now here in the third quarter. They'll work the ball near side here for Margot Mumm. Now Baumgartner will lose it out of bounds. That'll be a turnover for the Huskies. 15 turnovers for Wahpeton, and I have Tri-State down for 14 right now. Pass comes in, it's tipped, and it's picked up there by the Huskies, and that'll be another turnover, and then the whistle will stop the clock at 1:40, and we'll have another foul on Tri-State. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. 29-14, 1:40 to go here in the third quarter of play. The Tigers lead the Huskies. We're back in a moment.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, welcome back. It's 29-14 here. Tri-State Tigers lead the Wahpeton Huskies with 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Inbounds pass for the Huskies from the baseline. Comes into the near corner for Baumgartner. Baumgartner will dribble up, now hand it off there to Margot Mumm. Mug tried to feed it inside, but it was knocked out of bounds. It'll stay, no, it will not stay with the Huskies. It'll go back to Tri-State. Minute 34 to go here, third quarter to play. These teams pretty competitive. It's been a defensive battle, causing a lot of turnovers. And as a result, a low-scoring game, and that will put Tri-State into the 30s, 31 to be exact. That shot is up, and that shot's in. Margot Mumm gets the basket. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. .1 seconds to go now as we have a multiple barrage of buzzers. 31-16, 57 seconds and counting to go as the Huskies will cross the timeline. They'll work it into the far corner there and can't see who that is in the far corner, but they'll work it back near side now. That's into the hands of McKenna Kuomo. I think that's how you say it. I'm really sorry if I got it wrong. I do try and get them right, but Kelly Moeller is the guilty party in that. That's her first. Team foul 7. Wahpeton will shoot 1 and 1 for the rest of the game now. Free throws up and in to make it 31-17. Second one's on its way, and it's in as well. 31-18 off the 2 free throws there by Annika Lindsay. Lindsay's now 4-6 from the free throw line. 30 seconds to go. Shot is up, won't go in. Foul does occur, though. That'll send Tri-State's Kylie Apple to the free throw line. She has 10 points right now in this matchup. Coming up next, the Wyoming Ledgewood Warbirds, as well as who are they playing again? I forgot. Maple Valley, that's the one I was looking for. 31-18, free throw is up and off to the right side of the rim. It'll remain 31-18 with 30.1 seconds to go here in the third quarter of play. Only 5 more quarters of basketball to go, and then we're done for the day. It's been a great one so far. And that one's up and in. 1 for 2 on that trip for Kylie Apple. Missed the first, made the second. She has 11 now, 32-18. And travel, yep. A little delayed call there, but I saw it about 8 seconds later. The whistle blew. It wasn't 8 seconds. That was a little bit of an exaggeration, but full court press now by the Wahpeton Huskies, trying to get back a few points. They're down a couple, and Tigers will break that press and work the ball up court into the hands there of Kylie Apple. Apple will give it up there for Ramey Lawrence. And that one will not go, and getting the rebound in the bucket at the buzzer was, I believe that was Kylie Apple. We will take a break and go to the fourth quarter right after this on the ND Sports Channel. The ND Sports Channel is proud to give you access to the North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast. Just go to our website at ndsportschannel.com, click on ND Softball All-Stars, and you can have unlimited 24-hour access to each and every episode, past and present. The same episodes are also on our YouTube channel. Just click on playlists and look for ND Softball All-Stars, and click play on the episode of your choice, or watch them all from first to last, or shuffle the playlist to play each episode randomly. Help support and build the ND Softball All-Stars program. Send donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109. For more on ND Softball All-Stars, visit their website, ndsoftballallstars.com. right, welcome back as we, that's not halftime. We're in the fourth quarter now. 34-18 is our score. Tigers outscored the Huskies 12-7 in that third quarter. 35-18 now. 2 for 2 on that trip. Mary Rupp with 8 points now. Kylie Apple leads the way with 13, Rupp with 8. Maddie Steffens with 7. 2 apiece for Chemnitz and Hokinson, and 4 for Kaya Navratil. 36-18 as the Tigers will bring the ball back. Then a whistle will stop the clock with 7:28 to go here in the third quarter of play. For the Wahpeton Huskies, Christina Habeiger with 2. Let's see here. Gabrielle Baumgartner with 6. Ayana Allard with 1. Margot Mumm with 2. Annika Lindsney with 4. And Caitlin Brady with 3. For a team total of 18. That shot's up and in. That was a long 2. Ramey Lawrence gets her first bucket of the game. Comes at the 7:14 mark of the fourth quarter. Inbounds pass for the Huskies from the baseline. And that's catch and shoot. Looked good coming out of the hands, but an offensive rebound is definitely good. Caitlin Brady gets her second bucket of the game to give her 5, and now she gets a steal. Rolls it out to her teammate there, McKenna Kuomo. Kuomo will try and advance it up court, but it'll be tipped out of bounds. They'll stay with the Huskies, though. And it'll be an inbounds pass on the baseline underneath their own hoop from the far side of the hoop with 6:44 to go here in the fourth quarter of play, and it's 38-20. And it's 38-22. .22 is the score, just to clarify there. 6:34 to go here in the fourth quarter. And that one will drop in. 39-22 now. 6.5 to go in this one. Three-pointers up. Looks good. It is good. Gabrielle Baumgartner with that 3 now has 9 on the night. 38-20 or 39-25, excuse me. Loose ball poked out of bounds, and it will stay with Tri-State. 6:02 to go on the clock here in the fourth quarter of play. Tigers work the ball over to the far side, now back up top and then back over to the far side there. I believe that's Mary Rupp with the basketball right now, and it is. 5:45 and counting. So they work at the Navratil here on the near wing. She'll drive down to the baseline, shot is up, and it will fall in. Navratil has 6 now, 41-25, 5:27 to go, fourth quarter of play. Into the hands of Abby Bolke, if I'm saying that correctly. Bulkey will punch it near wing now into the hands of Brady. Brady back to Bulkey. Now they'll flip it over to the far side. Work it inside. That ball was tipped around and wrestling for it, but losing it was Brady. Brady, and picking it up was Navratil, and back the other way come the Tigers with Mary Rupp with the basketball, setting up the play with 5 minutes to go here in the basketball game. Fakes the shot, drives into the paint, whistle sound, stopping the clock with 4:50 to go. Remains 41-25. Baumgartner with the basketball, gets it right back after passing away. Directs traffic with her left hand. She'll swing it over there to Brewer. Brewer hesitates to the right, takes a couple dribbles, back to Baumgartner here on the near wing. 41-25, they'll feed it inside there for Jasmine Hill, and Jasmine Hill will have it poked away out of bounds. Last touch by the Huskies. It'll go back to the Tigers with 4:26 to go, and a 41-25 lead. 16-point advantage here for Tri-State. And that'll be intercepted at the midcourt stripe there by Habeiger. Three-pointer's up, and three-pointer is in and out. Mary Rupp with the basketball now. Rupp will back up onto the near wing, try and make a move around her defender. Now she'll come back up top. Her defender, Habeiger, playing her pretty closely, and now a whistle and a turnover. Four minutes to go. Habeiger, free throw line jumpers up and in. Nice shot there by Kaylee Brady. 41-27, and another steal. That is 20 turnovers now for Tri-State, according to my numbers. And Wahpeton, let's see here, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have them down for 18 right now. 3:38 to go here in the fourth quarter, 41-27. One more game after this one. They'll feature the Maple Valley Raiders and the Wyoming Lidgewood Warbirds. Warbirds will be the home team on the scoreboard. Raiders will be the road team. And basically, you take the gold numbers off the Wahpeton Huskies and replace them onto the white jerseys for Tri-State, and that's, for lack of better wording, what the Warbirds home jersey will look like. Now at the other end, that one will roll around and out. Now we'll walk down to the other end for free throws here.
Follow the Tigers, Kylie Apple. Kaylee Brady at the line.
Kylie Apple picks up her first. Free throws up and in. She'll get one more. Kaylee Brady with 3 points in the first quarter. In this quarter, she has 5. She did not score in the second or third. Make that 6. 41-29. Huskies with 3:20 to go are making some progress here, and if they can continue to make progress, this one could get interesting quick. See how that goes, though. Kylie Apple will have it along the baseline here. He'll get booted off somebody's left shoe, or right shoe, excuse me. And it was Kaylee Brady's right shoe that it went off of. No, check that. 42. Kylie Blado's right shoe is what it went, the shoe it went off of. 41-29. Inbounds pass comes up near the top of the key, and they'll dribble back into the low block, and the little baby hook shot is up and in. by Kylie Apple. (43-29). Gets her own rebound. Tipped as it comes out to Baumgartner. Baumgartner will back up in between the circles. Far wing, now they're working on high post, back to Baumgartner up top, who will put it up for three, and that's not the front of the rim, won't go. And trying to chase down the rebound there was Annika Lindsney, but it will go out of bounds and back to the Tigers. 2:28 to go, fourth quarter of play, 43-29 is our score here from the Blickery Activities Center at the North Dakota State College of Science in Wahpeton. Bounce pass comes to Mary Rupp. Rupp up over the timeline. Check that was Hokinson over the timeline. Both Rupp and Hokinson are wearing the white headbands, and it makes them look a little bit similar. Especially when Hokinson's ponytail covers up the second half of her jersey number. One's up and in, 45-29 now. I have Kylie Apple down for 17 points now. Slowskis will work it around the perimeter, onto the near wing, into the hands there of Taylor Van Epps. Two passes later, goes into the lane there for Brady. That one won't go. Rebound underneath. Brady can't get that one. And a fight for the ball, and it'll be a reach-in foul on Mary Rupp. If it is, it's her third. That puts Kaylee Brady at the free throw line, where she's 2 for 2 in the game. Make that 3 of 3. 45-30. (45-31) with 1:43 to go, and Kaylee Brady is 4 for 4. 2-4, 6-8 in this quarter. She has 11 overall. And Brady gets the rebound. I thought for a moment there she was going to have 13. Tri-State maybe getting away with the travel, but it's a turnover nonetheless, as the ball will go out of bounds. 45-31. 1:27 to go and a timeout on the floor. So we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in a moment here on the Andy Sports Channel. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter, search @NDScores to get the same scores on your mobile device every night. All right, 1:27 to go in this one. 45-31 in favor of the Tri-State Tigers. One more game after this will feature Wyoming, Lidgewood, and Maple Valley. We're only a little bit behind schedule here. Scheduled for 8 p.m. We'll start closer to 8:10. Depending on how long this one goes, maybe closer to 8:15. Long two is up and in. Nice shot there from, let's see here, I gotta get the jersey number. That was Allard with the shot. Baumgartner makes it a 10-point game. Nearly another turnover there. Turnovers have really hurt Tri-State here in this fourth quarter. 35 seconds to go. Shot clock is about, it's off actually. No, I'm sorry, there's 3 to shoot on the shot clock. They need to get a shot off here, and that'll be a shot clock violation that goes into the books as another turnover. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 turnovers here, 45-35. At one point, it was closer to, at 30, you'd see here. 11, 34, 18 at the end of the third quarter here. That one won't go, and that will be your final score. 45-35 is your final. Adding up numbers here for the Tri-State Tigers. Kaya Navratil with 6. Ramey Lawrence with 2. Kylie Apple with 13, 15, 17, according to my numbers. Hallie Hokinson with 2. Mary Rupp with 8. Maddie Chemnitz with 2. And Maddie Steffens with 7 for the Wahpeton JV Huskies. Let's see here. Christina Habiger with 2. McKenna Brewer with 2. Let's see here. Gabrielle Baumgartner with 6, 9, 11. Ayana Allard with 3. Margot Mum with 2. Annika Lindsney with 4. And Caitlin Brady, who had 3 points at the end of the first quarter, didn't score in the second or third, and she would add 2, 4, 6, 8 for a total of 11. So Caitlin Brady and Gabrielle Baumgartner leading the way for the Huskies with 11 apiece, and leading the way for Tri-State was Kylie Apple with 17. That'll wrap up this broadcast here. We will have the final game coming up for you here in just shy of 15 minutes on the ND Sports Channel. Once again, your final score, 45-35. Tri-State defeats Wahpeton's JV team here on the ND Sports Channel. Back here in a moment